trying to keep it real, I'm trying to motivate. You having them bad days just cause you might have won. I've been through the drama, man, I've been through the playing game. So yes, I feel the pain, that's why I made a change, so you can do the same. This is for the people. This is for the people. This is for the people that's having bad days. This is for the people that working better days. This is for the people. This is for the people. Hey, it's your boy J. Michael with another VIDEO. Hit that subscribe button, that notification bell, dislike, like, I don't care how you feel. Excuse me, just keep it real. The Realionaire's way. Alright, I know all y'all done seen where the bishop got robbed during his congregation. Let's dive into that and let y'all, I'm gonna give my opinion on what I think. Alright? Okay. First off, you gotta be real bold to go into church and rob the pastor, the bishop, the reverend, whatever y'all want to call them. You gotta be real bold that disrespects God's house. That's one. You gotta be real bold. Two, if you look in the corner, dude just sitting there chilling, unbothered, wasn't moving, nothing. He could have been scared, he could have been fearful, or he could have knew he was playing. We don't know, because he was just chilling like, didn't show no kind of expression, no kind of emotion, none at all. Then the pastor, dude come in, lay the pastor down, and take the pastor jury. Now let's get into that. First off, you a pastor, a reverend, a bishop, again, whatever you want to call yourself. Why in God's name would you wear $400,000 worth of jewelry to church? Like you one of these rappers out here that got a floss. Who you flossing to? Your congregation? You up there with almost $500,000 worth of jewelry, and these people in there putting their hard-earned money in your plate, in your basket, paying their tithes. But you letting them know you got a house, car on your neck, and your wife jewelry, all that. Y'all letting them know how y'all living. And y'all probably don't even know half the people in y'all church, but y'all flossing like y'all in the hip hop world. Where do that make sense at, Bishop? Where do that make sense at? That you got a whole house on your neck, you and your wife. Huh? So who's to say those dudes ain't part of your congregation? And they felt some type of way that you coming up there flossing diamonds, and they probably was one of them dudes that probably came to you for help, and you didn't even know who he was. So he came back for revenge. I'm just throwing speculations out there, stories. Because how do that look? You up there with diamonds on, man, preaching to your congregation, and you the pastor. Then you get on the internet and you rant and rave about why y'all making jokes about me being robbed? Why y'all making fun, making memes, making this, making videos about me getting robbed? Ain't nothing funny about it. Ain't no joking matter. We could have been killed. First off, yeah, they came in there with guns, but they did not come in there aggressive like it was planned. That's just my opinion. Because they didn't come in there aggressive. You see? And you a high profile bishop that got robbed. Soon as you get robbed, you run straight to the internet to vlog. You wasn't distraught, you wasn't upset, none of that. You run straight to the internet. Yeah, man, we just got robbed, man. Whoop, 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 whoop. Come on, man. I ain't saying it ain't true. But your actions, the way you moved, have people questioning the outcomes and the matter and the situation, however you want to look at it. You see? But I'm just tripping on how you getting on TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube, and you going off because people making fun of you, making fun of the situation. When you a high profile person, ain't nothing safe. People gonna do that. People gonna make fun of you. People gonna talk because they what? What they doing? They getting views, they getting attention. And they want to report the news. So if you a bishop and you a soldier or a warrior for God, why would you get up here and get angry? Because they making fun of you. Huh? Going off on them. Then you call the lady fat. Called her biggie. That's disrespectful. And you're supposed to be a soldier for God. You're supposed to be a pupil for the people. You're supposed to be a voice for the people. But you just showed that you straight from the hood. And now we understand why you got all that gold and them diamonds on. You might wear the title bishop. You might wear that title. But you still got the hood in you. You still got some gangster in you. You can put that mask on for the people. But I can see right through you. Bishop still in the hood. You get what I'm saying? Because the way you disrespect that young lady, I don't even see how they call you a bishop. I don't even see how they call you a soldier for God. But that ain't for me to judge, so I apologize for that, what I just said. But you have to be mindful of what you say on the internet, Bishop. You got to be mindful of who's watching you. You got people that look up to you. You got people that value your opinion. And for you to get on there again to disrespect that young lady the way you disrespect that young lady was uncalled for. You know, just like everybody else know, because I know you done preached it. All these young rappers out here flossing. Why these young rappers riding Bentleys? Why all these young rappers holding big knots of money, bringing attention to themselves? But you did the same thing in your church, flossing $500,000 on your neck, you and your wife. So who are you speaking to when you telling people to quit flossing and quit bragging about what they got? You don't think that's unfair for you to be up there shining like money, and you got people in the back of your congregation don't even know when they're going to get their next meal, don't even know how they're going to pay their rent, don't even know if they're going to get the money for their light bill or their gas bill, but you sitting up there with $500,000 worth of jewelry? You don't think them people look at that? You don't think that's unfair? And then we'll turn around. You think that's fair for you to look good and they back there struggling? You don't think that's fair? You think it's fair because you say, I worked hard for this. I'm doing this. I'm speaking to these people. So yeah, I'm entitled to look good. I'm entitled to treat myself That's true. But you ain't got to floss it to your congregation, Bishop. You ain't got to do that. These people, you sitting around passing the plate or the basket around, and these people dropping these envelopes in there, paying their tithes, and you just letting them know where their money going. Come on, man. Come on. What you doing, pimping God? Let us know. Give us the answer. Give us the reason of why you wear all that jewelry and all them diamonds to your congregation behind the pulpit. Player, let us know this. You know, you got all these big high-profile pastors, bishops, reverends, deacons, big mega mansions, big mega churches. You even got some mega churches that you gotta pay to sit in the front row like it's a concert. Then you got some of these mega churches got an ATM at every door. Come on. Then you got some mega churches, y'all gotta pay. You have some people pay to get their name put on the wall. Come on now. Come on. Y'all know being a pastor, a bishop, or a reverend, whatever y'all want to call it, it's a lucrative business. Some of y'all pastors and bishops are real, and y'all doing it for God and for the people. But some of y'all got that mask on because y'all just want the cash and the fame. Come on, man. Come on. Y'all gotta be mindful of y'all people that follow y'all. Y'all gotta be mindful for the ones y'all lead. That's what y'all gotta be mindful for. I'm not saying nothing wrong with spoiling yourself here and there because you have put in work for God. But you have to be mindful of the people that surround you. And the most important thing is y'all need to learn everybody that come to y'all church on a regular. Y'all need to know who they are. And when y'all got millions and millions of dollars like that, I'm not saying help the world, but I'm saying help a few people that come to your church if you can. Learn who they are. Because these people pay their tithes. And they'll come to the church and ask for help, and the church will turn their back on them like they don't even exist. Not all churches, but some. Excuse me. Y'all gotta be leaders. Real leaders. Real caring people. I know it's hard. I know it gets frustrating because y'all still are human beings. But your people in your congregation are human beings too that's struggling. But they come to y'all church faithfully. They come to y'all Sunday service. They come to y'all Bible study. They come to y'all if y'all have church on Sunday, well, you know, a program on Thursday. They don't miss a beat with your church. Some of y'all churches had a plate come around 2 or 3 times. And that same person that's struggling, make sure they put something in that plate every time that plate come around. But then that same person months on down the line to come to the church and ask for help. And y'all turn your nose up. Or y'all say, we'll see what we can do. But y'all don't never go through with helping those folks. But yet, soon as church over, y'all going to get in a $350,000 car. Some of y'all probably going to get in a $1.5 million helicopter and fly away. Some of y'all got helicopter pads on y'all property. Some of y'all got an airplane strip, landing strip on y'all property. Come on, man. But y'all supposed to be the leader for the people. You see what I'm saying, Bishop? You owe $500,000 worth of jewelry. You don't think somebody in your congregation was feeling some type of way? You don't think somebody that's in your circle was feeling some type of way and they set that up? Because of what you wearing in church, looking like almost $1 million? You don't think somebody in your circle or in your congregation felt some type of way? This is what you got to think about. This is what you got to look at, Bishop. I'm not saying it was okay for you to get robbed. I ain't saying that. But you have to be mindful of what you do around your people when your people is struggling. Some of your people ain't got a pot to piss in. So you don't know who was feeling some type of way to come and do what they did in God's house. Because they had lost all respect for you and God for disrespecting God's house. So Bishop, if you ever run across this, or somebody in your congregation or somebody you know run across this, mind you, I'm not disrespecting, but I'm just letting you know you got to be mindful of what you do and what you wear in your church. Because you never know how somebody's feeling in your church when they paying their tithes and you don't even know who they are. And they done came to you for help. Because you probably had 1 million people, 1,000 people, hundreds of thousands of people that come through your church and then came back. So you probably can't remember all the people. I'm just saying. But you need to be mindful of what you do in front of your people. You need to be mindful of what you do in front of your crew. Your deacons and all them, the first ladies and all them. You gotta be mindful of how you look and what you wear. Because everybody's not living like that. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong. I'm not saying something is wrong with the way you live. That's a blessing. But you ain't gotta floss it in your church like you in the hip hop game. You in God's house. You doing God's work. Now, when you out of church and you and your wife going out and you hanging out, yeah, put your stuff on. You can wear a nice little rope chain, but you ain't gotta wear a big gaudy chain like you getting ready to do a video shoot. Come on, Bishop. Pay attention. Pay attention to your people. Pay attention to your surroundings. I hope this wasn't no insurance scam. Because one thing, we might not never know. Only you, the robbers, and God know the truth. So again, Pastor, be mindful of your people, be mindful of your surroundings, and don't go to church flossing. J. Michael, wow.